Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you follow me on Snap, then you know I've been filming that spit. If you've been following me on Snapchat, then you know I've been filming a few videos. So don't think this is just the video that made me come back and start filming videos again. I have got a few other videos, but Twitter, Instagram, YouTube has been a madness. So I thought I need to give my 2 cents because y'all already know I don't know how to mind my business. Oh, this is none of any of our businesses anyways, but I always believe that as a YouTuber, as a social media influencer, I don't see myself as an influencer, but you know what I mean. As someone who puts himself out there on the internet, I feel like when we put something out there, we should expect people to talk about it anyways. I normally expect it, so I'm sure other YouTubers or Instagram people or whatever, they expect it as well. Anyways, if you've been living under a rock, then you probably don't know that today, or was it last night? I think it was last night, a YouTuber, a fellow UK YouTuber, posted a video about her needing help. She needed £2,500, she needed £2,300 to I think apply for British citizenship because she was currently on a visa that is gonna expire in 1 month. I'm gonna link her video down below so you can go watch that video first if you want to watch that and then come back and watch this one. Yeah, so initially I did post some Snapchat, you know, I was completely defending her, saying I'm gonna give you my point of why I was defending her. You guys like reached out to me like, Deb, don't feel sorry for her, what are you doing, what are you saying, You guys sent me other videos of hers to watch and you were like, don't defend her. I want to say why I was defending her in the first place anyways, okay? So listen to my point of why I'm defending her, and then also I'm going to give her advice and I'm going to give you guys advice as well who want to make money on social media towards the end of the video. I have a lot to say, so I hope this doesn't become some long ass video, but bear with me and watch it before you comment, because I hate when people listen to the first point and they start ranting and raving in my comment section. So go get yourself blocked, okay? My first point of why I was defending her was every single person that was tweeting, like the majority of people tweeting that were like against her, were saying, you're a YouTuber, you're an Instagram person, you have 70k followers, so you should automatically have money. Like, excuse you, do you not know that like it's not easy? Like, even though I said in my Snap story, with her followers, I could easily be making double of what she asked for a month. And I will tell you guys how to do that. Obviously, you guys that follow me on Snapchat know I'm coming out with an ebook that shows you a step-by-step guide of making money on social media. Like, all my tips, tricks, secrets, everything. Because I feel like 90% of social media people, I'm going to say social media people because I don't like saying influencers, who the fuck are you influencing? Yeah, 90% of people on social media don't even know what their worth is, which I believe after watching her video, she just doesn't know what her worth is and she should be making a lot of money. Just because they're a YouTuber or social media influencer doesn't mean they're going to automatically be rich. Like, are you sick? Just because someone is a lawyer doesn't mean they're going to be automatically rich. Just because someone's a doctor doesn't mean they're going to automatically be rich. There's obviously different categories and there's obviously different factors that play into it. You need to actually work extremely hard at it. You need to be consistent. You need to, look at me telling you guys all the tips already. But yeah, like there's loads of different factors. So she's not automatically going to have loads of money just because she's on social media. Like, are you okay, girl? Like, what? Second thing why I was defending her was because obviously I'm Nigerian. I wasn't born in this country. I'm very fortunate enough to, you know, my mum did everything to get, you know, us citizenship and get British passports and stuff. So I was very, very fortunate that my mum knew the laws. She knew what she had to do. She spent a shit ton of money to make sure that, you know, we were good. We were able to go to, you know, university. We were able to get jobs, to do whatever we want, to travel. And yeah, I'm grateful for that because obviously my mum was a single mum, so the fact that she was able to pattern all of that and still put food on the table and still have a roof over our head, like, I am grateful AF. And I know how hard it is to do all that shit. That's another reason why I sympathize with her, because when she was breaking down saying how she couldn't go on school trips, like people were laughing at her when she was younger about, you know, are you illegal, are you this? I know what that feels like. Obviously I've never been illegal or whatever, but I know what it feels like. I have family who till this day are struggling to get citizenship and stuff in this country. But another thing, if I was in that situation, I would work my mother effing butt off to make sure that I could, you know, if my thing was I want to stay in the country, I would work my butt off to do that. I work full-time. I work like 60 hours a week, and I'm still like, that's what another reason why I can't really be on YouTube like that. But I'm trying, and I'm gonna try my hardest, because it's possible to do both at the same time. But as we can see, all that glitters is not gold. Like, should be a big lesson to all you young girls out there. All that glitters is not gold. She said herself, this isn't a video to defend her, by the way. I'm just saying the point of why I'm defending her, and then I'm gonna give some advice at the end of the video. Okay, so just bear with me. So yeah, this should be advice to all you girls that are young and who see all these Instagram influencers and see all these YouTube, and you think that like their life is amazing, their life is perfect. I always tell you guys, life is not perfect for everyone. Just because you're a little bit popular does not mean that everything automatically is sorted in your life. It doesn't. So she said herself that obviously some of the stuff on her Instagram, they're gifted to her. Some of them are not even real. Like, some of them are just dupes. And some of the other stuff were her friends, and she just thought, oh, it looked nice, and she took a picture with it. But then obviously all this, which is what she said as well in her video, all this obviously paints a picture of, oh my gosh, she's fabulous, she got money, she is like a superstar, girl, I want your life. Like, all her followers and stuff were saying stuff like that to her. Okay, so that's the picture that it obviously painted. So now when she now posts this video crying like she needs £2,500, £2,300. Don't know why I keep saying £2,500, because I want £2,500, girl. Should I make a GoFundMe? Would you guys donate? So yeah, it was a surprise, because it was like, girl, ain't you, you know, here and we here? Because that's what people think. They think when they see you on social media, and I'm not referring to myself, because me, I'm just humble Debbie, okay? When people see you on social media, they automatically put you there when you have so much followers, and they see themselves as here, and they're like looking up to you, inspired and whatever. So I think that's what initially made the shock. Like, you are a social media person, you should have money, you get sent free stuff. So, you know, because obviously a couple of weeks ago there was a debate about whether influencers, it was about influencers getting free stuff basically. So yeah, people obviously started talking, and then people were like, hold on, you had 6 years to pattern everything, why isn't everything patterned? Okay, now my other reason for defending her was, obviously she mentioned that she was going through depression, and how obviously now that it's so close to her visa expiring, she can't work, and how she felt suicidal. And you guys know that I've been through depression and stuff, and suicidal thoughts. I'm gonna put my hands up and talk about it. Like, it's hard to like come to say something like that to you guys, but like, that's where I related with her. And when she broke down, it pulled at my heartstrings kind of thing. So I was just like, I understand, because for her to even come and make a video like that, do you know how difficult that must have been? Because it's only £2,300, and I'm saying only because as a working person, you can make that in a month kind of thing. Even if you were working in retail, you can make that in 2 months, do you know what I mean? And if you put overtime in, you will definitely be okay to, you know, like sort out all your other stuff. I'm assuming as well that if she's saying she's in debt and she hasn't got money and she hasn't got a job, I'm assuming that she should be renting a room if she's not living at home. If you're not living at home, then I'm assuming she should be renting a room, and renting a room wouldn't be that expensive kind of thing. I feel like with one like hair review, you can pay for that room. Do you know what I mean? I need to really teach you guys how to make money on social media, because it's actually easier than people think. It's just the consistency and actually putting in that work. With me, I have such like I have a lot of pride. So I would never, like, I have so much pride that I don't even ask my mum for help. That's how bad it is. So for her to come on the internet and make a video when she knows what Black Twitter is like, she said in her Instagram story that she knew she would get backlash for it, but that's how much she needed help, that she had to come and, you know, make a video about it. So that's another reason why I was like, okay, like, I get it. Like, for you to come on the big internet where anyone can see it, the World Wide Web, and to literally like open yourself up to that, you must have needed it kind of thing. So those were my reasons for defending her when I made my Snap story. Obviously my subscribers are like me, so they don't, like, when they have an opinion, they say it. They were like, Debs, don't defend her, because, and then they were sending me like her old videos and so, and they asked me to watch it. And obviously she mentioned in one video that she had a finance job and she quit it because it wasn't for her. Now, just a little advice to all the young ladies out there. Sometimes jobs aren't for us, okay, but do not leave that job until you get another job, even if it pays less, as long as you still have some regular income coming in, because you guys know that I advise you guys to have multiple streams of income. But I need you to have that one regular source of income until you're able to live off your passive income. I always advise you guys to have that one regular source of income that you know guaranteed it's going to pay all my bills, and I'm going to have a bit of money to live on for the rest of the month, kind of thing. Yeah, so I don't even understand sometimes when young people are like, they don't have that much money, especially if you live at home, or like, my advice is not to get a whole house that you're renting, or a whole apartment that you're renting. Like, don't stunt for people. I need you guys to be logical. You do not need that much money. Me, I just need £40 a week for petrol. I need like £30 to £40. I don't even need that much, to be honest, for food shopping. I could literally live on £20 food shopping, and then sometimes I'll get takeaway and stuff, and then the rest is just there for, you know, just little stuff that I need to get. You know, you have money left over if you're only spending, like for me, only spending like £600 a month. But yeah, that's like my first advice to you guys. Like, hello, if you don't have another job to fall back on, don't quit. Even if you're a social media influencer or social media person, unless you know how to make your money on social media like properly, like that it will literally sustain you, your bills, everything, and you're still able to save money. If you're not making that amount on social media, don't quit your job until you have something else to fall back on. The second thing which people were saying to me was, Deb, she had 6 whole years to do this. Why are you defending her? She's only 21 years, so like that means she would have been 16. Which 16-year-old is really thinking about visa, guys? Come on. Which 16-year-old is actually thinking about visa? But if you are like my age, which is I'm going to be 25 in a few days, if you want to send me some presents or whatever, I might have to make a little Amazon wish list, you know, seeing as subscribers are being generous in that. So obviously in 6 years, if you're like my age, so what would I have been 6 years ago? I would have been 19. So yeah, that's an appropriate age to start thinking about like your immigration status. So if you're like my age, then yeah, definitely you guys can be like, yeah, 6 years ago you should have been saving. Because someone even tweeted, oh, that's like £1 something a day. In 6 years she could have saved that. Now when it comes to family and stuff, I don't really want to judge, and I don't really want to like speak on it, because I feel like we never know, anything could be going on with her and her family or whatever. But I do know that like for years, like when it comes to, you know, my family and people that I know personally, people prepared for these kind of things. I remember just even when we were young, my mum would just tell us stuff to do just to make sure that it's smooth sailing whenever it was time for us to like apply for our citizenship. So it's like, where were her parents? Like, where are her parents? I don't, honestly, like, I'm so sorry if like her parents aren't with us anymore or something, or because I really don't know. But that's the point that people are raising, and it's a logical thing to think of, like, because she's quite young, and in an African household 21 is super young. I'm nearly 25 and I still live at home, so, and my mum still rules like my whole entire life. I still ask my mum, oh, can I do this, can I do that? Do you know what I mean? So it is a logical thing to ask, like, where are her parents, kind of thing. Why aren't they helping? Also, your friends. If you were my friend, I would literally give you my last penny to make sure that you can stay in this country and, you know, fulfill your dreams or whatever. And if you guys, I'm like obsessed with this show called Can't Pay Will Take It Away, which is basically when people owe a lot of debt and it goes through the high court and bailiffs have to go and get the money. And usually when the bailiffs first come, people are like, oh, I don't have the money, can't pay, not gonna pay, da, 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 da. And then when it push comes to shove, they literally get on the phone, start calling their family, their friends, and then they gather the money from different sources, and they can pay off the bailiffs and pay off their debt, and obviously now they'll pay their family back after. So it's like, where are her friends? Why aren't her £2,300? When you really deep at our age, is not that much money, kind of thing. Like, if I was to give her £400, another friend that had like £600 could give it to her, another friend that had £300. Do you know what I mean? And like maybe mum had like 500, or like, where were her people when she needs it? And also her, like, people were saying, why didn't her boyfriend help her out as well? I kind of agree with that, because if my man was going through immigration problems, you guys know I dated someone who was completely illegal and I helped him out loads of times. And I feel like if I have a man and I'm going through stuff like that, like why are you not going to help me out, kind of thing. Obviously I don't know the ins and outs, like she said that he's got his family to look after, but I feel like in these times, these are the times where you'll get that loan out for your I know you guys are probably going to be like, what, get a loan out for my man, get a loan out for my girl or whatever. But maybe I'm just too given to my family and friends. I would do anything for my family and friends. Literally, the £2,300, like, if you really genuinely couldn't get that money, you really couldn't find a job to work, flipping, I will literally, because I know what I'm like, I know what my mom's like, we will work 3 jobs if we have to make sure anything that we want, we've got it, kind of thing. So obviously her situation right now, she can't get a job. Obviously before she had a job, she could get it. We've spoken about that. But like, if I knew that you really can't, you only have 1 month, kind of thing, I will pick up extra shifts to be able to give you however much money I can contribute to you staying in this country, if you told me about it. Now the other thing which that leads on to is her being more proactive, which I did say 6 years, come on guys, she was 16, but the last couple of years she could have been proactive towards it. If you had told me, a friend like me, which I'm sure you must have at least one friend or a couple of friends like me, like I would literally from then, I will start trying to save up for you, trying to help you out. I know for a fact that if you're a good person anyways, because I have friends like that if I do something for them, kind of thing, not even that doing favors just to get it back, but sometimes there's some people you just can't help out because you know that they're selfish and you know, like, they're just takers, kind of thing. But if you're a good person, then your friends know that if you have, that you will 110% give it back to them tenfold. People that have done good for me, like especially my mum, like when I have like an abundance, bro, I will still live on my £100 a month just to pay her back for everything that she's done for me. Friends that have gone over and beyond for me, I will literally like live below my means, kind of thing, just to make sure that you're good. I just feel like friends and family, like you can always lean on them. Before, if it was like 10 grand, 20 grand, then you know, I could justify the whole GoFundMe a little bit more, but because it was only 2,300, that's where I kind of see people's point. But I do feel like people are being so over the top with them being rude to her and stuff. I feel like it's so unnecessary. Like at the end of the day, the people who gave money, it was out of their free will. No one put a gun to your head to you know, give money to her. Like, as an influencer, I'll give you another tip. As an influencer, you can always have products and stuff that you sell to your subscribers or your followers. Everyone knows on my Snapchat, every now and again I sell stuff for inexpensive prices. So like when I make a new wig and I review it or whatever, I will sell it off on my Snapchat for like £300. Now if you were to sell maybe 2 or 3, because you have more, she has more followers than me, and if I have loads of hair companies reaching out to me, she's a black girl, she wears wigs and stuff, that's one little tip of how she can raise quite a lot of money within a month, kind of thing. You could get this free hair from companies, make it into wigs and sell them off. That's one way. People are saying to me on my Snapchat to reach out to her and stuff and teach her how to make money on social media. I mean, she's made over 4K now, so she can pay for what she wants, and she can buy my ebook about how to make money on social media. So she's all good. But anyway, I just thought I'd make this video because I really need my followers to know that all that glitters is not gold. Don't ever look at anyone on social media and be like, oh yeah, I wish I had their lives, because you don't know what they're going through behind closed door. For all we know, she might be going through even worse than what she's told us, and everyone's out here judging her and, you know, saying whatever they have to say towards her. I just thought, let me just give a balanced argument and see what you guys think about it. I still feel sorry for her, I'm not gonna lie to you, just because I feel like we all make mistakes and we all get, you know, we all have hard times, and sometimes we just need a little bit of help. But it is what it is anyways. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you leave what you think in the description. Make sure you leave what you think about this whole issue in the comment section. I really want to know what you guys think. Don't be too mean, don't be too harsh, because I really feel like there's more to the story. Yeah. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little, it's not really a rant, but you know what I'm saying, I like my little clickbait videos and that. Hopefully I'm going to post another video on Sunday. I filmed doing my whole makeup tutorial in Yoruba, which was a I sounded so trash, honey. You would not even believe that I'm Yoruba. And if my mom sees that video, I know for a fact she's gonna chat so much to me. Like, she's gonna call me and she'll be like, you're embarrassing me on YouTube. because all her friends obviously follow me on YouTube. Yeah, anyways guys, don't forget to always work hard and slay even harder, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye dolls.